of Laporte Legal Department.
Hello. I'm trying to find out how to appeal a no trespass from the city of Laporte.
How to appeal a no trespass in the city of Laporte?
Correct.
Okay. I would have to get a hold of the city attorney.
Is there a process that's available for this?
I can check and see if there is. We usually go through our city attorney.
Yeah. What I'm trying to figure out, this is Chris Throgmorton.
Oh, hi, Chris.
So in February of 2016, well over 3 years ago, I'm told that I was put on a no trespassing list. So what I'm wondering is, I was never given the option to appeal this or present any evidence on my behalf. It just seemed to be an attorney who was contracted to work for the city just made this decision all by herself, and somehow it became a law or an ordinance or something to the same effect. So I'm just sort of wondering where my due process rights would be listed, because this is just a one-page document. It doesn't outline any sort of appeal process or what rights I would have in this sort of a situation. So I'm just sort of curious where I could locate that at. And I do understand that you need to speak with your city attorney about that. Being that this letter came from the City of Laporte Department of Law, which I'm currently speaking with, and just about everything to do with me personally has something to do with referencing this, specifically arresting me. I'm sure that this has been all kind of figured out and discussed a good bit. But just the same, if you need more than that 3.5 years to locate some sort of an appeal process for this, I guess I'll have to wait.
You just need to know what you need to do to appeal it?
Yeah. You see, because we live in America, and there's some things called like the 14th Amendment, which entitles me to due process, which means like if an attorney wanted to trespass me, there would be something like a hearing where evidence was produced, because we don't live in like Russia or Iraq and one person doesn't just, get to decide, how things happen. So that's what I'm sort of trying to figure out is when I was notified of the hearing, when the hearing took place, things of this nature, who presented evidence to come to this conclusion, because you guys are sort of disregarding my, my Fourth Amendment right to not be subjected to search and seizure, things of this nature. You guys are doing some funny business, and you're claiming that it's all justified. So I'd like to see that justification. I presume there would have been evidence presented to an administrative law judge at a hearing, and this order, as everybody refers to it as, was produced. Not that Rebecca McQuaig hid in her office while I was being tackled outside in the snow and typed it up, and that's why she didn't get the year right. I'm assuming this was handled in some sort of a setting, where somebody had the authority to issue this after a hearing and evidence was presented. So I'm just sort of trying to figure out when that hearing was, the evidence that was presented against me, and why I was never notified of the hearing. And basically, if you guys don't have this process outlined, I'd like to know what you think makes this a legal document. That's all.
Okay, I'll have to get with the city attorney. Do you want to leave your phone number or anything?
Is he available today?
I have to find out.
Is there anybody else that handles this kind of stuff? Because I'm to the understanding that you guys have an entire law firm at your disposal.
Well, yeah, but he's assigned to the city.
Okay.
Nick Otis, so that's who does our legal.
Well, maybe I'll just have to look into what everybody else over there is getting paid for in the contract. Anyway, so do you have any idea about how long this will take?
No, I can. I'll get a hold of him when I hang up, and I'll go from there.
Everything I'm asking for, you probably should have provided me with prior to arresting me for trespassing. So, as I said, it's been about 3.5 years. So if we could expedite this a little bit, I understand that you guys tend to shuffle things through Nick Otis so he can misinterpret them and then deny me. But, yeah, I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt here that what you're saying is legal. So I'd like to see where you guys followed the legal process for it at. And just the same, I'd like to know what exactly the process is for doing something that's been ruled as unconstitutional everywhere else.
Okay, I'll give him your complaints and.
No. This is not a complaint. You guys do not take complaints from me. This is a request for information. You see, if I'm held to this...
If you want information, then we have a public records request.
No. Your city attorney has made it quite clear that I cannot use a public records request to request information. He has made this absolutely clear. You can double check with him. I'm not even going to waste my time with a public records request because your city attorney has made it adamantly clear in writing that is not the proper venue for requesting information.
Okay.
But if the City of Laporte's law department intends on holding me to this so-called trespass order and having your police arrest me and enforce it, I'd like to see the due process that made this happen.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
Okay, do you want to leave your number or anything?
Yeah, sure. 219-380-8142, 1607 J Street.
Okay, we'll get back with you.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
You too.